Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you from inside the bird grow out pen. It is graduation day. Our guinea fowl are on the outside of the fence. They are not quite ready to wander too far, but they'll figure it out in a few minutes. They've been out for a whopping 3 minutes now, the amount of time it's taken me to transition the chicks and the poults into the pen. Bob is diligently checking out what's here now. He can't get to them, not to worry. The fence is even too small for him to be able to put his paws through, but it's kind of a little bit of good practice for when they go out into the big bird flock, because the big bird flock, they do need to have some instincts for defense or protection of themselves. A couple of them have already made their way into the house. We've got a chick and a duck in there, or chicken and turkey in there. Our gosling is once again quite confused. All of a sudden his friends are outside and he's not. And they're of course hanging with him as well because they became a little flock. Please don't get upset. Please don't worry. That will change. The dynamic will change, and the gosling needs to be ready to move into our mixed flock with the rest of the geese shortly anyway. So the fact that he's experienced living with turkey, living with chicken, living with just about anything that we can throw at him or her, still don't know, won't know for a long time, is important. The turkey, the chicks are all having a good time exploring their new spot. And the guinea are starting to realize, even as we speak for the last 2 minutes, that they've got access now to bugs that they didn't have. What I'm going to do today is, they'll probably stay right here in this closed off pasture, which happens to have, and I know it's going to be tough to see through, but it happens to have a nice overgrown spot for them that they will find, and they will move into, and they will absolutely start decimating the bugs from there, right? So why today? Couple of reasons. We had some storms blow through. We've had a lot of rain recent weeks, but for the next 4 to 5 days, they are not calling for any rain whatsoever. And if it is, it's going to be very, very limited in terms of what rain comes. So it's a good time to move these birds out. They won't get wet. They won't have to learn immediately how to not just handle being outside, but also handle weather. The temperatures are going to be in the mid to high 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little bit cooler than what they have when they have the heat lamp, but they can bask in the sun, which they absolutely will. And they will learn very quickly how to enjoy their large space. Now, I purposely moved the guinea fowl out first and then moved the birds in because I don't want the guinea fowl, who are large and a little bit less domesticated, to see this as an invasion of their territory, to see them as something to, fight with. Because these birds, the baby birds, are not quite ready to hold up to that type of scrutiny. They'll be fine with the gosling. Goslings are not aggressive toward other birds. Worst case scenario, he'll bop 1 or 2 of them on the head with that big old beak of his, or he might accidentally step on somebody. They'll figure that out really quick without anybody getting hurt. So there you go. I'll come back later this afternoon and check on everybody, of course. So that's the first thing that happens when we move birds out. The other reason that I did it today is because I'm available to do that, to come running down, I don't know, every 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours, just to make sure they're acclimating okay. Nobody's having a shock. Nobody's getting picked on. They're going to be happier. They're going to be cleaner. They were starting to get too big and too crowded in that brooder. And it was really just a matter of waiting out the weather. And so here we are. There we go. The guinea now are like, oh, we are outside and we can pluck things off these branches and these plants. They're going to hang close today, I think. But I don't know. I could come down in 3 hours and they could be gone. And this is the risk I'm going to run with the guineas. That was a decision that I made when I got them, is that they were going to be true free range. We know from experience that they're challenging to round up in the evening and challenging to get to go inside a coop because they want to roost in the trees. I purposely got the wild type color. There are other color guinea fowl. There are fancy guinea fowl. And if you keep them in an enclosed space, like I did in this enclosed grow-out pen, you can absolutely manage putting them up at night. But if you're going to put them out in the big flock, which is, the original thought, getting them into the coop at night would be a dang near impossible. And if that's going to be the case, and I'm not going to be able to get them in the coop at night, then why not give them the whole property to range? Now, again, decision there is if I give them the whole property to range, it could be days that I don't see them. It could be weeks that I don't see them. Hopefully we'll hear them. And the hope is that because they spent about 4 weeks here in this pen, they will consider this home base. They may even roost on top of it, although preferably they'll roost in the trees because that'll give them more camouflage and protection. And the reality is that some of them may not make the winter, but as a flock, they will stay together, they will work together, and they really should actually do just fine. So I'll keep you posted on the progress. I hope you enjoyed graduation day. I know the birdies are. They're definitely enjoying graduation day. And it would help if I showed you them. They're figuring it out pretty quickly, where the feeders are, where the water is. Bob is taking care of making sure they stay in. He'll move as soon as I get out. But I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please be kind. And thank you for being a part of my community. Bye for now.